with my dad, my sister, my friends, my grandparents, and I had no idea kind of what direction to go into because I had lost a sense of a foundation that I know I had lost a long time ago. And knowing that my mom passed and left me such a powerful, empowering family, such as Standing Rock, as well as all the United Sioux Nation, I mean, to be a part of it now.
So they putting these celebrities out here for distraction and then to put you back in Africa. Don't you know when you hear somebody say, oh yeah, we are Indians, but we was in Africa first. Do you know what that tells them? That this is not your land. How can you claim that you are the original, but you claim you was in Africa? So it puts you back in Africa and it gives them the land again. That's why they want you to say that, yes, you was indigenous, you was the original here, but you still came from Africa.
The Bible said 400 years it said people would be in a country that you would be strangers in for 400 years, and this is 401. 1619. That's when slavery started, 1619. So here we are in 2020, and all this going on. I happen to be like, I feel like this is ordained, you know what I mean? I think it's the fulfillment of a prophecy. And everybody's saying, yo, we're at war and we're unprepared. We don't have the ammunition. We don't have the preparation. We don't have the strategy. We don't have the leadership. We don't have the, hey, bruh, God only gonna fight with one of us. God will only fight with one side of this. And if you fight with us, and guess what? It's all the we need.
A lot of us have been programmed to believe that these celebrities is our friend. They have our back. And we have been so oppressed. We just want somebody to come and save us. And we're afraid to go within. A lot of us is very afraid to go within. So what we do is, we sit up here and we believe in these celebrities and they always let us down every fucking time. Every time they let us down. Because we have been programmed to believe that these celebrities, because of their riches, and a lot of times they don't even be rich. A lot of times they're living off their trust. Most of the time that is what they're doing. They have black cars with unlimited spending. They just cannot help you. And that's something that a lot of us, we cannot grasp it because we think that because of our condition and because of where we at, these melanated people have the answers, and some of them is close.
What you're going to see. You know what I'm saying? So if you apply yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's documented so much throughout history.
Whatever sector, right. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up an Israelite. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So my family are Hebrew Israelites, and so I was able to somewhat learn from that growing up. And then it just gravitated me to go to Israel and see what I've been learning firsthand. Wow. So I went there on that.
Like, whatever I feel in my body and my heart, that's just what I am. Like, just growing up, my uncle was a Hebrew Israelite. He passed away. I looked up to him a lot. You know what I'm saying? It just, the little bit I know about it, so I just feel like that's our true religion. You know what I'm saying? Our people are Israelites. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Just.
Ancestors were Igbos from Nigeria, and Igbos are called black Jews. That they're industrious, that they go after things, that they're hard-working people. So all the way back in my DNA, we were self-sufficient.
I love the Israelite community, man. I believe they dope. Got a lot of dope insight, a lot of things that people that's not Israelites can learn from. The Israelites, they try to do a lot of study and a lot of research, and not just with what's thrown in front of them. They try to go back as far as possible and try to do as much research as possible, and that's what humans are supposed to do. So I fuck with the Israelites heavy for sure. But if you go back to the original way these scriptures was written, like at the Old Testament, and you look at the original way that the scripture was written, they wasn't calling the higher power the things they calling them now. You know what I'm saying? He had a name. You know what I'm saying? And the name that they used was Yahweh. And the name that they used for the son of God was Yahweh. So if you look in the real original scriptures, then that's what you will find. But yeah, I mean, people just got to do their research, man. And then the people that do their research got to continue to spread information and document it so that the next generation and the next generation and future generations could just be in a better predicament. Because when me and you was born, we was born.
To Negro Latinos and everything. Hey, what's up, cat? Hey, wait, slow down, cat. Come here. I see you talking about him all the time.
I know you record. We know he not black.
Hey, look here. You know you an Israelite?
Been knowing that.
You been knowing you an Israelite? Hey, stay strong. Hey, NBA young boy. Hey, come holler at me, bro. Hey, you believe in the Bible, man? Huh? You believe in the Bible, bro? Hey, no, you an Israelite. You gotta repent. You the chosen. You the chosen of the Bible, bro. Right? Hey, repent and be converted, man. All right? Or the Lord gonna bring a judgment on you. All right? Know that. The Lord might put you to death, so you better repent. All right?
Hey, Blake Griffin. No, you're Israel. Is that Blake? Hey, Blake Griffin. No, you're an Israelite, man. You're a Levite, man. You're a Haitian.
That's right.
Hey, you're an Israelite, bro. Blake, you know it, man. Hey, Blake. Hey, repent. You done been. I see you walk past the camp before. Hey, repent, Blake. See, that's the show. You see that?
I want to read a couple verses for you right now. All right, King?
Show him his nationality, man. Show him who he is, huh?
You know, according to the scriptures, right, the so-called black man is from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
The so-called black man is from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
The so-called black man is from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
The so-called black man is from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And we want to bring out two scriptures for you if you got the time, King.
Yeah, of course. I always got time for scriptures. Oh, yeah.
Now, if you don't know, you're from the tribe of Judah, of the nation of Israel. That's your nationality. You're not a black American. You're not African American. You're not an Afro-American. You don't even got an Afro. You understand? That's a right. You know, so we are the children of Israel, man. And we got right now, as America's falling, we're rising as a people. You understand? Before, back in the 90s, it wasn't cool to be an Israelite. Now, this thing is spreading worldwide. All you gotta do is Google Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All you gotta do is Google Hebrew Israelites, man. So, hopefully you got edified. If you have any questions, I'm willing to answer it. You know what I mean? But, I got your man. You know, so, and I'll definitely hit you up with what's going on.
Yeah, I'll be here for a few more days, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, come.
You don't realize how much you need something until you actually get it.
That's right. Right.
How was I walking around without that?
Right.
How was everything all right without that?
So this is your identity. This is what we giving back to the people, and this is free. We're not charging people like Creflo Dollar, like TV snakes. You understand? We not out here for that. We out here in the ghettos and the slums to wake up our people. You understand? Profits on the corner.
This is finding out who we really are. From the distant 12 tribes of Judah. From the distant 12 tribes of Judah. Y'all say I'm Haitian. Y'all say I'm Haitian.
We're leaving Babylon. I'm going back to Zion. Leaving Babylon, yo. Going back to Zion. Yeah, we are. Oh, Jaja, oh, Jaja, oh, Jaja, oh, Jaja. Hey.
Stevie Wonder!
Although they attracted star supporters like Stevie Wonder, the community remained in official limbo for decades.
I love you. I am here because I really care.
This goes out to those that choose to use disrespectful views for original
Jews, the chosen people of God, get slandered and abused in the streets and the news by the season that move. The synagogues and Satan want to keep us confused. That's how we lose. Got the ill street flu. From Chirac to England, me and Common dropping bombs like the baby pain. It's been stabbed in the cancer. We do this for.
Wish all my people wake up. Why we be acting so ignorant? Know we can read, know we can write, so why we be acting illiterate? Like we can't read in between the lines. I promise you, I just can't riddle it. Instead of us sticking together, we killing each other and acting like idiot. Hold up, we the one making the least of the money, but mainly the one that's spending it. $1.25 trillion, but who do you think get the benefits? Ain't got no problem with no other race, but we gotta support our own businesses. Spend all the money with people who hate us, but towards each other we envious.
Influenced by the Hebrew Israelites. I'm an Israelite. Don't call me black no more. That word is only a color. It ain't facts no more. I don't wear crosses no more. Yahshua was coming back. I ain't scared of losses no more. I see life in that. Hey, I'm an Israelite. My diamonds Israelites. You're probably wondering, what? Black Israelites? Yeah, but it's not what you think. In a deeply reported article on Genius by writer Sam Kestebaum, we see how small spiritual movement is influencing the bars of some of your favorite artists. Kendrick Lamar's Damn, the song Fear should have come to mind. In a voicemail that opens the song, Kendrick's cousin Carl Duckworth, known in the Hebrew Israelite community as Carney Ben Israel, is heard discussing that same chapter.
Deuteronomy 28:28 says, the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Kendrick was supposedly blown away by this verse during study sessions with his cousin Duckworth. Kestebaum writes, quote, Hebrew Israelites point to the chapter of Deuteronomy 28, in particular a passage that describes how the biblical Israelites will be sent back in ships to Egypt for their disobedience to God, as a prophetic foretelling of the enslavement of African people in the Americas.
Say who I am, biblically, like spiritually, the true Israelite, I'm not sure if change is ever going to come on that end. So now my thing is I'm pleading that change will come amongst us, amongst God's chosen one. I had somebody come up on my page the other day and was like, and I never read my comments, but since all this has been going on, you know, I kind of read because sometimes I have other celebrities or other people hit me in DMs and stuff I normally don't check to ask me to be a part of stuff or just checking up on me and we're checking up on each other. And so I saw the person say, you know, we're all God's children. And yeah, we are. But he has his 12 tribe, his chosen one, and I know who I am. But he has his 12 tribe, his chosen one, and I know who I am. But he has his 12 tribe, his chosen one, and I know who I am. And that's what I was talking about. And so in order to know what I was talking about, you got to study that, to show that stuff. You got to study. We got to get in the book. We cannot depend on the law of the land. We cannot depend on the government. We cannot depend on certain things. We got to depend on the book. What's the book? That's the word. That's the Bible.
A lot of people don't want to have those type of conversations, and those are the conversations we need to have. Again, I said it on my last week that we all won. Dominicans, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, we all won. It was just a different stop that we had on the boat. My stop and my people's stop was in Puerto Rico. Somebody else's stop was in DR. Somebody else's spot was in Jamaica. At the end of the day, we don't want to have these conversations. This is the curriculum that needs to be in the school system. You know why they don't want to hear it? Because they uncomfortable talking about it. At the end of the day, we have to continue to, you guys want to have this conversation with me, let's have this conversation. Let's talk about it. We can talk about the 12 tribes of Israel, who was the chosen people. Let's talk about it. We can talk about the original man. I'm ready to talk about this all day.
Totally bigger mission going on. Now, for as my beliefs in being an Israelite, I don't know how many people are familiar with the 12 tribes of Israel, but Judah happens to be one of the leading tribes, and the so-called African American or Negro from the Americas or from the tribe of Judah. And so that's what I'm representing, and being a representative for all the black people around the world as a reputation for Judah and the other 11 tribes of Israel. Now do your research. You can do your research and, look it up and find out the truth for yourself. I'm not going to sit up here and explain everything.
They say you Hebrew, you ain't Haitian. What happened? They say you Hebrew, you ain't Haitian. I'm Hebrew Israelite. I'm Hebrew Israelite. I'm Jewish and I'm Jewish. I'm a real Jew. Like I ain't convert. I was born this. And my bar mitzvah coming soon. And you invited.
And we original man and woman anyway.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
And when you do your real true research about the Hebrews and the Jews and the Israelites and all that, you find out that they look a lot like us sitting in this room right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when you do your real true research about the Hebrews and the Jews and the Israelites.
If you in church, the reason why you in church because you don't know how to read the Bible. Because if you knew how to read it, you wouldn't be in no church. Let me break something down to you. When you talk about Abraham and Sarah, Abraham was 100, Sarah was 90. When the angels came and they was about to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, where his nephew was at Lot. When they came to destroy it, before they went to Sodom and Gomorrah, they visited Abraham. Okay? Let me break it down to you. Okay? These angels told Abraham that he would have a son. Not Ishmael, not the son he had with Hagar, the slave, not the Egyptian, but he would have a son in his old age. So he had Isaiah. Isaac. I'm sorry. Isaac. So what happened was in Abraham's old age, when he knew he was about to die, he had another wife and had other children, but he sent them away. But Isaac, he told his servant to go find him a wife. He found Rebecca. When Rebecca got pregnant, she got pregnant with twins, but they would fight in the womb. Now you claim that we were melanated. So if we was melanated, that means Isaac and Rebecca, Abraham and Sarah was melanated. It was two nations. When these twins was fighting in the womb, they was fighting so bad, Rebecca had to go and see, I guess a soul sayer. If you want a seer. She went to go and see this seer. Meaning a prophet. The prophet told her it's two nations fighting in the womb. They would not get along and would hate one another. See, they put that white man in front of you to throw you off of the truth. Them celebrities is your enemy. They're not your friend. And they will never be your friend. They are your enemy. How Irving's, I don't know this man name, the basketball player. How he gonna say that, oh, we Jews, but he was saying he was a Sioux Indian not too long ago. Because they're trying to change the narrative. I had a video up. It had 84K views. 5.3 shares. And this was not no ordinary person that took down that video. How I know if anybody get into my account, it'll show up on my Gmail. It didn't show up. It was somebody with a hell of a computer, with hell of a technology, or it was higher ups, but I don't give a damn. Because one thing you can't do, unless I sell out, you can't touch me. And another thing, I'm not afraid of death. I almost died twice. I've seen the light before, and he told me it wasn't my time. So I'm not scared of none of you.